Hi everyone, I have a really quick layout for you guys this day. This is days 13 and 14, and they're both going on one page protector. There was not a lot going on these couple of days, so I just have one picture from each day. One is of my Starbucks coffee cup because I always seem to include those, plus they're just really pretty, so why not? And then also my Christmas cards that I'm sending out. I just am showing the stamps because I wanted to capture that. So in the future, I want to see what the stamps look like when I send out the Christmas cards. I have those, so I made sure that I had one envelope with each of the stamps from the booklet. And then I'm taking my Tim Holtz Distress ink in Fired Brick and adding a little bit around each of these 3x4 cards, and it just gives a little bit of a frame. I didn't really need to add it to the one with the deer on it, but I wanted them to look cohesive, so I do add a little bit on that one as well. The sticker that I'm adding there is a really cute little kind of retro lady holding a present. I thought that was good for matching up with the Christmas cards. And I just glued her down and trimmed off a little bit where she was hanging off the edge. Now I'm going to be adding a circle punch here. I am going to add a big candy cane sticker to the card with the deer on it, and I wanted to also kind of put the background into the background a bit more, and that vellum really helps to do that. I'm going to take that to my sewing machine after I ink around the edge and just do a gold stitching all the way around in a somewhat straight circle, if that's possible. I'm not sure if you can have a straight circle, but it's not all wonky like I was expecting it might be when I got it on the sewing machine. So you're going to see here in a minute, not too bad. Where it did get a little funky, I'm just putting the candy cane sticker over it. So just gluing everything down, making sure everything fits. I do add a little stitching around the card as well. Same color gold stitching that I used on the other parts. And I did stitch around the tag in the bottom left too. So just trimming off the extra. And then that's pretty much what these are going to look like. I'm going to add a couple more stickers. I have little snowflake stickers that are on the sticker sheet where I got the two bigger stickers from. I'm going to use those all up. I'm going to add one also to the one with the coffee cup, and I'm going to add another one on the card where the candy cane is. And I do believe I add a word strip on the card where I have the lady with the present. And what I'm going to do to add the numbers this time, I want to do something a little bit different. I hadn't gotten my embossing powder out yet this year, so I wanted to pull out some red embossing powder. It is a glitter embossing powder that does not stick very well, so I had to kind of mess with it a bit just to make sure that the glitter didn't fall off. But I am going to stamp out the numbers 13 and 14 on some circle stickers with some gold around the edge, and then do that for my numbers. First, I'm going to finish this picture off in the bottom right with some washi tape. This is a chipboard sticker that came in the Citrus Twist kit, and I'm just tearing this tape up. I just wanted a little bit on there just to have a place for the little word strip that I'm going to add. So that worked out perfect. I am going to pull off a word strip from the Tim Holtz sticker book. I wanted to pull one here, but none of them worked for what I was looking for. So I'll pull the sticker book out here from Tim Holtz here in a second. So I pull out warmest or merriest season greetings. I thought that would go well with the Christmas cards. Just using my tweezers there, it just helps to position those little bitty bits. And I'm going to pull another strip out to add to the coffee. And then I already added a strip that says gift of love to the bottom left hand card. So here are those labels I was talking about. They are from Studio Calico. They have some gold detailing around the edge. And I'm going to take a stamp. I can't remember where I got these stamp set from. Doesn't have any kind of information about the brand or anything like that, but it's a pretty general font, kind of like a sans serif font or something like that, like a Times Roman font, I guess. And I'm just going to add that to the little circles here, and I'm going to do 13 and 14. Like I said, I'm going to emboss them with some red sparkly embossing powder, and I'll show a little bit of that process. Here I'm just going to use my Versamark ink. And I do use my powder tool. These are kind of a slick sticker, and I was worried about them being staticky, so I add that powder tool to make sure that the embossing powder doesn't stick where I don't want it to stick. So here I'm going to shake on some embossing powder, and then I will use my heat tool. You can see it's not on there very well, so I actually end up heating it and then adding some more on, so I do like a double layer. and that's how they turned out. So I'm just using my light to make sure that it's going to fit on the photos correctly. I wanted to have them go off the edge, but I wanted to make sure that the numbers weren't going to get cut off when I did that. So I just take it up to my light and hold it up so I can see where the edge of the photo is compared to the label, just to make sure I'm doing it correctly. I'm going to trim off the excess, and that's pretty much it. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you have any questions, leave those in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, and if you're not already, please subscribe to my channel. Have a great day, and I will be back again soon with another layout. Bye bye.